The skies have came on in. We are about ready to get race number 19 out of the way for the Xfinity Series here at Homestead. Hi, this is D Young, 867-5309-858. As the chase gets closer and near, we have one more race after this, which will be our regular season finale at Thornton. And then our top 10 and 2 wild cards are set. And then those who have not made the chase outside of those two areas all go into the Chase LCQ. All bets are off. Anything and everything can and will go. On the pole for tonight is DJ Curtis. Next to him, hometown native Kyle Keith. Third, Jeffrey Finguy. Fourth, Seth Cole. Fifth, FP Jones. The third. Sixth, Ace Rogers. Seventh, William Brock. Eighth, Jesse Turner. Ninth, Angel Navarro. Completing the top 10, Connor Meyer. Here's our starting lineup from 11th on back. Or 11th and 12th on back. And again, as you're looking through the lineup, we'll be going over points in a bit. So, going to be interesting to see what really could happen. If anyone could clinch after this race, we shall see. On the final row, Nathan Stapleton and Scott Roush. Let's see if we get a good camera angle here. And yeah, here we go. So let me put this down to none, just so we're good. And now we open up the points as we try to get the Xfinity side all set up. And here we go. Cole Deaver has a 32-point lead over FP Jones III. And between him and Ron Bishop is 74 points. The magic bubble number there is 52, because that is where you want to be to clinch a spot. Well, things look A-okay so far for Deaver. As long as he gets a decent finish, he'll clinch a spot. The same can be said for FP Jones III. So those two are in your top 10. The rest of the top 10 is Nathan Fisher, Ace Rogers, Seth Cole, Benjamin Miles, Kyle Matthews, RJ Bishop, Brett Pritchard, and Ron Bishop.
Start your engine.
As there's the command, I apologize. I tried to run it through real quick, but yep, both the Bishops are completing the top 10. Brett Pritchard was 9th. I think you heard the command right as I said that. But anyways, 41 laps of action here at Homestead. All 42 drivers rolling on off. Kyle Keith got a little slow there on the high line, but is now up there with DJ Curtis. A lot is on the line. A win could really boost up. Again, the eyes will definitely be on car number 9 and car number 18. You see FP Jones III starting in the 5th position. And Cole Deaver, you've seen on the starting lineup here, kind of starting in that midfield towards the rear. There you see that 9 car more towards the rear of the field. Here we go, 41 laps of action. Green flag is out. We're underway at Homestead. Cody Lamas, Kyle Keefe, they are the Florida natives for this race. Hometown heroes. You'll be seeing some Florida schemes by both of those drivers. For both of those drivers. And then RJ Bishop and Ron Bishop, they'll have the fresh from Florida, just like they ran at Daytona both times. And now here, and also at Pensacola. And now here, and FP Jones and William Brock get involved. Caution was out for William Brock in the 26. DJ Curtis out in front. Seth Cole trying to hang on for third. It looks like William Flickinger's on the... Oh, and there goes Jones. Second in the points. Orochi goes into the wall hard in the back straight. Hard lick for the 18. It looks like it was only 2 single car incidents taking play. But coming to the line is DJ Curtis. What a hard lick that was for both drivers. There's Brock. He is done for the night. He took a lick right there. There you see the skid marks on the front straight. There's Deaver. Where's Jones? Where is the 18? Oh, there she is. Past her. And she is going down pit road. I'm not surprised. That's going to make a huge dividend between Deaver and second in the points. But I think it's safe to say, Deaver, I think the main person he had to worry about was Ron Bishop. Oh, I'm hearing some contact in the rear. I think that was Scott Roush. I could be wrong. I don't know if y'all had heard that as well, but I'm Could have sworn I thought I heard someone make some contact toward the rear. Again, FP Jones III on down pit road. That's second in points. That's one of Angel Navarro's drivers for Archangel Racing. What a tough blow that is for second in the points. You see all the right side damage on that Z-Line Toyota for Archangel Racing. And, of course, William Brock already out of the race. And second in points, they're going to try to continue. So while they get service done, Curtis, your leader, let's go take a look at ourselves, our first caution for tonight's race. Well, a little bit of a deja vu right there. You see 4 wide was coming over at Homestead. Now, 4 wide is kind of a if and choosy thing, but as long as they don't lean, they'll make it work. But this is one of those examples where they leaned and it really didn't work. You just see they really crowd each other in between Ace Rogers, F.E. Jones III, and William Brock. You see just contacts made all over, and F.E. Jones is bouncing off people like a pinball. And then William Brock, you're going to see right here. Man, what a lick for the SunTrust Chevrolet there for William Brock Motorsports. They're going to be rebranded to Full Frontal Motorsports next season, by the way, too. And now you see the cautions out. Half the field already crossed the line, while the other half, well, they haven't crossed the line yet. So now we got to go up to FP Jones III because, again, that was a single-car incident. And that was the lucky thing, too, is both incidents were single cars. So I guess we could stay here. Oh, man, they were about 5 wide right here. You can see it right here because, you know, they're already 4 wide right there. And Emmanuel Harnet's already trying to sneak underneath the 18. And you can see both teammates there of FP Jones III and Angel Navarro. Oh, man, they're both together. Jesse Turner's right there, too, in the 78. He's probably thankful that the drivers made contact and they went down low rather than up high because I don't know how bad it really could have been up high. But you can see, man, I really don't know who's to blame on that. Harden was just right there, and FP took 1 bump on the 23, and then that just set the 18 down into the 29, and then around goes the Z-Line Toyota, and is going to hit the passenger side on the inside wall. What a lick that was right there, and thankfully, too, that car was on the grass. It didn't merge back up on the track. It actually went to the pit lane commitment area. But, of course, because pit lane is closed, you know, she couldn't enter it. So that's what happened. Caution's out for the first time today. Let's take it back to the green. Welcome back. You've not missed much. Pace car's giving us the 1 lap to go. 1 driver out of the race. That is William Brock. An early exit for him. FP Jones III, second in the points. Got her car repaired out. Back on the lead lap. Stay there at least in 41st right now. Other than that, no other cars got involved in the accident, so everything is good to go. Take a quick drink here of Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored, by the way. Delicious. Anyways, DJ Curtis going to restart as the leader. Second, Jeffrey Finguy. Third, Seth Cole. Fourth, Ace Rogers. Fifth, Kyle Keith. Sixth, Jesse Turner. Seventh, Connor Meyer. Eighth, Angel Navarro. Ninth, Devin Beck, completing the top 10. James Qualls, not a bad run for that 70 team. Remember, he won the Cup race at Daytona. 11th through 20th is Kyle Matthews, Nicholas Wade, Courtney Keefe, Taryn Jeffries, Jessica Schell, Nathan Hudson, Emmanuel Hartnett, William Flickinger, Nathan Orman, and Jake Baskinger. That completes your top 20 as green flag back underway here at Homestead. Now, it is interesting for those who followed the NRSL before, or at least for the first time, you've noticed that Homestead is not the regular season, or, excuse me, the final race of the season, let alone the regular season finale. And the regular season finale we had to was Thornton. But Homestead still plays a very pivotal track. Is a very big-time fan favorite here. Look at Angel Navarro down the middle, working his way underneath Kyle Keith, and Devin Becker following the same. Now look at Finguy. I'll tell you what, him in the 92 has not been very good at all. Has been cursed. It's like when Finguy was in the 12, everything went right. And even for the 29. But for Finguy in the 92, it's like something is like a curse on him and all. Can't seem to get over the hump. And the Xfinity Series has actually been really, really good. That's been his more competitive side. The Cup side's been involved in a lot of wrecks. Says Meyer and Kyle Keith, a little bit of contact right there, but they keep it together. Good save. Finguy working, or at least trying to work underneath Jesse Turner for third. Turner going to work on the high line right there, and he's going to hold on to that position. Is the dodge. Now Seth Cole trying to work underneath DJ Curtis for the top position. Remember, both those drivers will not be back next season. Curtis overall, Seth Cole in the Xfinity. He'll be in the Cup Series next season. As to is the driver right behind him, let alone the top 4. The exception, Ace Rogers and Courtney Keith and Kyle Matthews with the save. Look at Turner working on that 55 there, working with them, trying to get up to that top position. But Man, DJ Curtis just seeming to get that outside line working off of 1 and 2. Oh, and Benjamin Miles and Jake Baskinger a bit of contact. Seth's not giving up on that inside line, though. He's really trying to fight. Wow, Navarro really went to that high line right there, thanks to Meyer and Becker. Still green for now. Now DJ Curtis is where I think he's probably going to hold on to the lead, or at least I think he is. Now look at Jeffrey Finguy trying to take advantage of that, trying to take second. Look at Baskinger, you see also on that high line, 3 wide. That outside line's been pretty good there. The inside line really not making a lot of stride. Now Ace Rogers trying to work on Jesse Turner for the 4th position. Look at Finguy trying to go for the lead on DJ Curtis. Rogers trying to take 4th from Turner. This track actually has a really killer middle groove. The middle groove is where you want to be. And look at that, 4 wide right behind the leaders. Look at James Qualls in the 70 trying to pitch his way into that position battle right there. That's for 7th. We'll tuck back in line instead. Curtis will hang on for now in the lead. Jeffrey Finguy still in 2nd. 3 wide behind. Look at Navarro. Contact the bit to keep it together. Man, that's like the 5th time I'm seeing drivers making contact coming off the exits of 2 and 4. They have just been rubbing on those quarter panels. Now Jesse Turner trying to retake that 4th position from Ace Rogers. Great battle that's been going on between both those drivers. And Turner with a huge run on that high line there. He's going to get that position. Now Finguy once more wants that lead. You can tell Finguy really has a strong car, but Curtis, he just knows how to use that high line, let alone that middle groove area. It's where you see that dark patch of pavement on that middle groove, the high part of that patch. That's the line where you want to be. That's the strong suit. And Curtis has known that, and that's what he's doing. Now Finguy trying to hang on for 2nd. Nope. How about Turner with the power move for 3rd? Oh no, look out for that Aflac Dodge right there. Look at this, the top 3 are some SCS drivers that we've known for a while. But in this series, Curtis has been a well-known veteran. Same for Jeffrey Finguy, and Jesse Turner is a rookie so far. He's having a little bit of a slump, but right now having a great run here at Homestead. Turner got a little bit of a wiggle right there, but now is under fire from Ace Rogers for that 3rd position. And look at Navarro trying to take 4th as, oh, car down low. That was Charles Sanford that looked like in the 0-1. Looks like Curtis will hang on for now. Let's double check though. Yeah, that was Charles Sanford right there. And I'm actually surprised somewhat. FP Jones III, despite getting involved in that accident right there, she's somewhat still in that pack. Not a whole lot, but she's somewhat still there. Now look at Charles Sanford working on Cole Deaver. You see, that's the points leader right now, the regular season. You know Deaver would love to represent for Gardner Racing. Him and Jackie Tang. Right now, Cole Deaver, of course, it looks like he's safe, even though it's not mathematically official. But from the way how he's been running, things have been looking great. His teammate, on the other hand, has been not so much. He may have to rely on that Chase Race LCQ as that number 7. Finguy is now taking the lead from DJ Curtis. You've seen in the ticker. Just kind of double checking with the points leader and all. And look at this. 3 wide for 2nd as Finguy is now starting to run away with the lead. Curtis trying to get back on the high line. How about Ace Rogers in the 91? Man, you see about 3 wide toward the back. That was where the points leader was at right there. And look at Rogers. Going to get a run right there on that inside. Going to pass DJ Curtis. Now Jesse Turner going to try to follow. That's what you want to do. You always try to make sure you have a little bit of extra draft and try to work with that person so you can pass one another. Draft has been key so far in this race. And Navarro's cracked the top 5. Seth Cole into 6th. Kyle Keith into 7th. And Qualls in 8th. Oh, and Sheldon a little bit of contact with Terry Jeffries. They're going to keep it together. Devin Becker in a battle for 10th between Courtney Keith and Kyle Matthews there. But look at Kyle Matthews trying to go not just 2 for 1. How about 3 for 1 there? Look at that 62 South Point Chevrolet go on that high line. All this, though, still behind the 92 Rooster Teeth Ruby Ford of Jeffrey Finguy. Now Jesse Turner looking for 3rd on DJ Curtis. Things have been looking oh so great Curtis, though, would love to get back up to the front. Turner kind of slipped a bit off the corner. He lost control of it, but he's going to keep it together. Angel Navarro now all over the back bumper of Jesse Turner. Got to remember, DJ Curtis, Angel Navarro, they're going to be retiring at the end of the season. Curtis all together. Angel Navarro all together as well. He just wanted one run in the Xfinity Series, see what he could do. Jake Baskinger had a little bit of contact in the rear there. God, I was right in front of Zach Flickinger right there. The 96, somehow they keep it together. I was right in front of TJ Hanley right there. Somehow, again, they kept it together. Got to watch out. There's cars that are just going in against each other. There's a battle again for fourth still ensuing between DJ Curtis and Angel Navarro. Navarro's got Seth Cole all over his rear bumper. He's trying to help him out to pass that 54. Definitely a multi-lane groove track. Look at Navarro. Gonna pass him. And the same could be said for Seth Cole. Still, though, the top three single file. You're looking at our best battle right now. Navarro trying to make sure he can clear Seth Cole. Look at Kyle Keith go 3 wide, and now Navarro is gonna clear the top, the 5th through 7th behind. Oh, and there goes Nicholas Wade. Hard the wall. Manuel Harden. Wade on his side and is flipped over. Caution will wave for the second time. A huge wreck ensuing on the back straight. Jeffrey Finguy coming up of turn 4 will come to the stripe and will lead under the yellow. Oh, man, they're kind of 3 wide over here. Hold on a second before we take a look what happened. Got to keep an eye on this. That's right where the points leader's at, who's now also in a 3 wide. And it looks like drivers coming down pit road, and that honestly could have been way worse than expected. I'm being told. Oh, never mind. Osborne got involved. Cars are 3 wide sandwiched here. It's just that rear of the field, they check up so quick, especially with the way how they're battling. They know it's about to get real. You see all the cars coming on down pit road. Check with whoever got involved. I believe outside Nicholas Wade. Oh, Benny Watson. Man, this guy cannot catch a break. There's Emmanuel Hartnett. I believe there may have been another car involved. Possibly Nathan Stapleton. But as you see here, all the drivers coming on down pit road. Kyle Keith. Oh, no, he's coming on down as well. Who's going to lead after the pit stops here? Navarro out and away. Ace Rogers. Finguy. How about Kyle Keith there? Going to take a great pit stop and beats out the 92 and 91. What a bold move. Oh, Taylor Jeffries with some rear damage. I think that's how the 27's got some damage. And he's ahead of some drivers there. FP Jones III gained a couple spots off pit road. Looks like Stapleton, Hartnett, and Benny Watson, as well as Nicholas Wade, all involved. Caution's out. Keith, your leader. Let's take a look at ourselves, our second caution. Welcome back here. Here's a look at ourselves, our second caution. And, you know, this wreck obviously could have been a lot worse than what it was shown, but I'm actually very surprised it only turned out for the way how it was. You're going to see Courtney Keith just lean on that left corner panel of Nicholas Wade and try to see if we can get an angle here. Oh, that really doesn't help, so we'll stick to TV1. Now you see he's going to bounce off the wall. Actually, helicopter be better. Really hard, and then Emmanuel Hartnett just absolutely lift the 0-3 off the ground on 2 wheels, and just that little bit of extra contact is going to send the 0-3 up and over. There's Benny Watson involved. Nowhere to go. Nathan Ormond somehow is going to escape that one. Now, you keep an eye on this here. Everyone else is on the high line, and thankfully, no one else got involved. But you're going to see as the 0-3 actually landed it, which I'm actually amazed he did. There's black smoke erupting from that Culver's Dodge there, and then you see Benny Watson just come on into the picture trying to avoid him again. Involved right there. That's what killed the 0-3's car, and I think Benny Watson, from what we've gotten word of, has also retired out of the race as well. So caution's out for the second time tonight here at Homestead. Let's take you back to the green. And breaking news before we do so, Kyle Matthews on lap 26 of 41 has blown the motor and is not going to be very, very happy about that. He was in 6th position at the time, and he is done for the night. What a tough break right there for Kyle Matthews. Definitely not what he needed, and he will be done just like that. So now, as the pace cars give us 1 lap to go, with now adding on Kyle Matthews out of the race with an engine issue. And again, we've mentioned those 2 drivers that did get involved. They are out of the race. Nicholas Wade and Benny Watson. Manuel Hartnett got his car repaired. He's back on the course, as too did Nathan Stapleton. And he knows to Joshua Osborne in 29th. They bumped the hood down, so we'll see what happens there. FP Jones, the third, also restarted in 32nd. We'll see if that car will really be up to speed or just barely going to hang on to the pack. So we are on lap 27 to 41. We go green. It will be 14 laps to go. Kyle Keith got the pit stop of a lifetime, and he is out in front over Jeffrey Finguy, Ace Rogers, and Angel Navarro, as too is DJ Curtis. That's your top 5 as we're going to go back to green flag racing. Top 10 is Seth Cole, Jesse Turner, James Qualls, Connor Meyer, and William Flickinger completes your top 10. 11th through 20th is Devin Becker, Benjamin Miles, Courtney Keefe, Zach Flickinger, Taryn Jeffries with the rear end damage, so we'll see how that's going to turn out. Nathan Orman, Joshua Sicoli, Jessica Sheldon, and Cole Deaver, your points leader, completing the top 20. Things are looking good for Navarro. I think it's safe to say he'll be locked when we head into Thornton, but green flag is back underway here at Homestead. Kyle Keefe got to a nice start. Just going to quickly make sure everyone's okay. Emmanuel Hartnett, he is off the pace already. You can see that car is, oh wow, that's dangerously off. And Osborne already plaguing some issues there. And he's holding up one of the big hometown heroes. That's Cody Lamas right there. Cody not happy with Osborne. He flings him up the course. Yeah, I don't blame him right there. That's a bad move. As Patrick Smith nearly got Rabian Fisher. Meanwhile, they're nearly 4 wide behind the leader. Finguy's going to escape out of there. Now the question remains, if we stay green flag racing, does the damaged car of Emmanuel Hartnett come in the picture? And if so, who will he hold up? Oh, DJ Curtis around goes to 54. Jesse Turner involved. Devin Becker, Seth Cole, James Qualls. The big one strikes here at Homestead. Big vicious crash. Cars are piling in left and right. Emmanuel Hartnett plowed Joshua Osborne, Nathan Stapleton, Carter Friesen, Nathan Hudson, and the caution is out. Jesse Turner, who was having such a great run, had nowhere to go. Pressure on pit road. I think they're still racking up ahead. That's Scott Roush in the 60. Jones on pit road. Kyle Keith, he's way out ahead. NRSL officials are telling him to slow down. Let the pace car on by. A huge wreck coming off of turn 4. All because of Seth Cole and DJ Curtis. And man, you got a feel for Jesse Turner. He's had a lot of bad luck, but I mean, he could have really avoided that accident, but he had nowhere to go once that happened. Devin Becker, Manuel Hartnett, Scott Roush, DJ Curtis. Curtis already holding up Emmanuel Hartnett. There's Osborne, Carter Friesen, Connor Meyer, Stapleton, Hudson, Nathan Fisher, TJ Hanley, Patrick Smith, Taryn Jeffers with more damage, Cody Lamas. Man, that was the big one, all right. More like the huge one. And there's already cars retiring out of the race. And man, that was a vicious crash right there. Caution is out for the 3rd time tonight. I believe Orban may have a little bit of damage too in the rear. I don't know how, but he does. Kyle Keith out in front. Let's look what happened to bring ourselves our 3rd caution for tonight, with the big one striking on lap number 29. Well, definitely not the way DJ Curtis won to end that race right there, but here's a look at what happened. And, you know, we had to look at this over and over, and it looked more like DJ tried to crowd on Seth, and then Seth kind of went up in the process, and it just, someone was going to have to give, and Seth just said, all right, you know what, Curtis is going to have to go around, and look at Jesse Turner, nowhere to go, just gets involved right there, and wow, Curtis with the lick right there. Now look at Seth Cole, we'll take a look at that in a minute. You see Devin Becker get involved, Connor Myers trying to check up, and Jake Baskinger somehow avoids that part. Same with Charles Sanford, Brett Pritchard nowhere to go, Tara Jeffries, Joshua Sicoli. There's Osborne, Scott Roush, Nathan Fisher. You're going to see Nathan Stapleton that highlight jack up to 22. Oh my goodness. TJ Hanley, Cody Lamas, Nathan Hudson, Connor Meyer, Joshua Sicoli, all in that area there. Now we got to go up to where the 70 and the 55 are. Now, I think those are two drivers that have really got away unscathed, or at least for the most part unscathed. Now, when we look at Seth Cole here, watch the corner of the 55 with the corner of the 54 after DJ Curtis goes around. Now, you see Curtis going to go around right here. Seth gets a wiggle, gets the car back around, goes up the course. Once Curtis slaps that wall, Seth has a huge wiggle right there and goes into James Qualls. Now, those two lose it. Right in front of William Flickinger, who's going to avoid that. There's Benjamin Miles gaining spots. He's now in the top 5 because of that. But look at Qualls and Seth Cole. Slide across the line. There's Qualls right there, beating out Baskinger. Seth got right there, which that is 13th. Qualls got 10th at the line. Now, you see the 70 is fully around. The 55 just lightly tapped the wall. And then you see Pritchard and Patrick Smith sliding around the grass, getting involved in the background. And Seth realizes he's got to go. He realizes that, and they both get away, because then you see Terry Jeffries coming on in, and goes into Brett Pritchard and Patrick Smith right there. And Seth immediately had to get on the course. Otherwise, it was not going to look good right there. Here you see Jesse Turner get involved. And then there's another follow-up there. There's Meyer and Osborne with Emmanuel Harnett all right there getting involved. We'll definitely have to take some onboards because that was insane. We'll definitely have to show you one of the drivers that did make it get through, and then especially some of them that got involved. On board, Jesse Turner. Oh, man, nowhere to go. There's Becker right there also getting involved. He took a hard lick right there. We do have word he is okay. That's good to hear right there. On board, Seth Cole. Somehow is going to get very lucky here. You can see him get involved right there. Just a little kiss on the wall. I don't think that's really going to affect him a whole lot there, but the restart 14th right there. On board, Zach Flickinger. Watch how him and Benjamin Miles are both going to avoid this accident. Same for William Flickinger. Great piece of driving by both the Flickinger brothers and Benjamin Miles. You kind of seen up ahead right there. We do have to go on board with your points leader, Cole Deaver. Take a look at the view he got from that one. Worst time to be on the high line. Smoke everywhere and somehow avoids it. What a lucky break. Oh, that's what happened with Orman. That's where he got that rear end damage from. That was Deaver. Wow. That probably won't affect him though. And finally on board, Carter Friesen. Ah, just got to Sicoli, and man, everyone piled in right there. Well, there's your onboards. Oh man, look at that. Hartnett and Osborne. They just were not ready for that at the line. Caution's out. Let's take you back to the green. Before we do, we have one more onboard. It's Scott Roush. This is more of the crazier onboards. We do have to mention this because watch towards the end. Now you see he gets involved right there to Devin Becker. Now you can see his car's limping. That car's done. He's on the grass. Really in the grass. Cars are wrecking all around there. And then watch this here. This is probably one of the more weirder here moments. Goes up the course. and gets plowed by Patrick Smith. He didn't even see that coming. Let's take it back to the green. Pace cars giving us 1 lap to go. Let's get your top 10 rundown here. As Kyle Keith is your leader. Second, Jeffrey Finguy. Third, Ace Rogers. Fourth, Angel Navarro. Fifth, Benjamin Miles. Sixth, Zach Flickinger. Seventh, William Flickinger. Eighth, Courtney Keith. Ninth, Jake Baskinger. Completing the top 10, James Qualls. That is your top 10. Coming to the line will be 8 laps to go here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Green flag is out. We're underway back again here at Homestead. Out of the race after the big one struck, they include Jesse Turner, Joshua Osborne, Scott Roush, Nathan Stapleton, Patrick Smith, Brett Pritchard, Emmanuel Hartnett, DJ Curtis, Devin Becker, and Nathan Hudson, all out of the race after that incident there. So now as we go back to green, Kyle Keith trying to hold off Jeffrey Finguy and Ace Rogers. Here comes Finguy for the lead. Here comes the 92. Rogers thought about working with his teammate, but he's going to go with Finguy instead. Here comes Rogers now. Now Kyle Keith trying to work on that high line. Finguy now put in the middle. Here comes Ace Rogers. And look at that. Look at Navarro. Don't count him out. Oh, a little bit of contact right there. Now Miles going to work with Ace Rogers. Thought about 4 wide. Now Finguy has taken the lead from the 19. Now Kyle Keith has slipped back like a rock. Whoa, and Zach Flickinger nearly got into William. Close call. They keep it together. Got to remember, too, look at all the SKM cars you got right over here. You got 3 teammates right there. The 19, the 91, the 42. Then you got the cars that are associated with SKM, the 96 and the 44. Affiliated with them. All within the mix here. And then you got Courtney, who's literally not too far behind those drivers. That's just hanging around there. But look at Cole Deaver. Slithers way into the top 15. As long as he doesn't get involved in a wreck, it's safe to say he's clinched that spot for sure. Back up in the front, though. Finguy still out in front. Come to the line, will be 4 laps to go. The caution comes out when we come to the line. The race will be over under yellow. They know they cannot afford any big-time mistake. Navarro, Rogers, and Miles 3 wide for second. Miles wants to be a 4-time winner before the chase begins. That's never been done before in the NRSL's history. There's only been one driver that's ever accomplished 4 wins in one season. That was Mason Powers. He got that 4th and final win on the season finale in St. Joltis. Since then, no other driver's been close. But that 42, he's been slipping the last 4 or 5 races. All of a sudden, whoa, and I almost jinxed him right there. He almost got an Ace Rogers right there. He really wants that 4th win bad. But look who's sneaking in there that can probably get up there in the points. How about Elijah Leonard as they're 4 wide for position? Look at all the Chevys that are just trying to hang on for dear life. Zach Flickinger completing for 4th. At least he's trying to. Kyle Keith trying to gain back some spots. Now Benjamin Miles trying to work on Ace Rogers for 2nd. All while behind the Ford of Jeffrey Finguy. Been a little bit of time since Finguy's last won a race. I do not remember off my memory when Finguy's last win came, but it has been a while though. Finguy, he's got 6 more turns coming off turn 2. That's all he needs, 6 turns. Look at Leonard and Sanford trying to work into that top 10 so badly. Ramey Fisher barely hanging on at the line. Jeffrey Finguy versus SKM, 2nd and 3rd. Coming at the line will be white flag. 1 lap to go here at Homestead. This is where you make a break right here. If I were Miles, I'd work with Ace Rogers, then try to put the 92 3 wide. But Miles not wasting any time. Here he comes for 2nd. That may have sealed the deal right there. Jeffrey Finguy, car number 92. He's been wanting to battle for a championship ever since that time he lost it against Grayson Ace Beto a couple seasons ago. Well, off turn 4, this will definitely help for sure. Finguy wins at Homestead. What a race for Jeffrey Finguy, who had one of the dominant cars tonight, and he will end up taking the victory here at Homestead, Miami, over a bunch of SKM cars in affiliation with them and Chevrolets. Jeffrey Finguy, it has been a long time since that name and Victory Lane in the NRSL have been a thing, but they got it done though. Top 10 rundown. When they came across the line, they were as follows of Jeffrey Finguy, Ace Rogers, Benjamin Miles, Jake Baskinger, Zach Flickinger, Ramian Fisher, Kyle Keith, Angel Navarro, Ron Bishop, and William Flickinger. That completes your top 10. Let's get your top 20 and the rest of the results from here. Top 20 rundown was Charles Sanford, Jackie Tang, Seth Cole, Cole Deaver, Courtney Keith, Elijah Leonard, Jessica Shelton, James Qualls, Nathan Orman, and F.P. Jones III. That completes your top 20. And then drivers that were even a little bit more farther behind from where Cody Lamas was in 21st on down to the last car to finish the race overall. That was Nathan Fisher in 28th. 29th on down, all out of the race after that one, including mainly from the big wreck that took place. A lot of cars got involved. So now, this is the interesting question that everyone has in mind. Cole Deaver finished 14th. The main person he had to worry about in order to clinch was Ron Bishop. From where it is, it's a total of 5 points. I think it's safe to say Cole Deaver, he's going to be in the chase, confirming his spot for this season's chase for the championship. His first time he's battled for the chase in his career, and this is a second-year driver for Gardner Racing. You got to remember, last season they had Deaver and Gardner and Chandler Caudill, and then this season they have Tang and Cole Deaver as they drop to 83. So what a crazy turn of events right there for car number 9, who's had a very good, consistent year. Let's look at some notables there. F.P. Jones III was a total of literally 42 points apart from Ron Bishop. Now, Jones did get involved in the accident, and there was also Nathan Fisher, who was 4 points behind her. So they're safe to say they're still worried about the top 10. Now, we already mentioned where Ron Bishop finished there. What about drivers that were kind of close by? You've seen Brett Pritchard. He got involved. He'll probably drop out of the top 10 in points because of that right there. RJ Bishop looks like he could be okay. Kyle Matthews, that will really take a hurt right there. He may fall out of the top 10 because of what happened. But that is a tough blow right there for that 62 team. That was not what they needed at all. Jake Baskinger had a really good run from what was shown. He ended up 4th, so he may safe to say, slip in the top 10. Devin Becker got involved. He's not gonna. Joshua Sicoli, no. Manuel Hardnett, no. Ethan Hudson, absolutely not. And Jessica Shelton, she had a decent run, but I don't think it was enough. So I think the only major change is going to be Baskinger jumping into the top 10, and then Ron Bishop staying in there. But as far as what happened to Kyle Matthews and Brett Pritchard, that remains to be a mystery. So, of course, anything could really happen when we head over to Thornton. The drivers who are in the top 10 of points, they may have a bad qualifying effort, could get involved in the turn of death, all that other stuff. But we can confirm at least one chaser right now. That is Cole Deaver in the 9. He is good to go. He will be bound for the chase for the championship in the NRSL Outback Xfinity Series. What about the rest of the drivers? We really don't know what to expect, so hope you're ready for an interesting, fun time. Don't forget, we got the Cup race tomorrow here at Homestead. So once again, thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part the NRSL, but that subscribe button. Again, tomorrow's race at Homestead for the Cup Series will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So hope you're ready on YouTube. Get your bell notification if you're ready. And of course, I'll see you guys later. Here come the points at the end of the video. Like always, until then, goodbye everybody from Homestead for the Xfinity Series. We will see you for the Cup Series tomorrow. And if not, then next week, the finale of the regular season, which will be at Thornton out in Illinois, where the highways roam free and everything else. Till then, goodbye everybody. Here are the points.